You said before that by following your joy, you'll discover your purpose. But what if you're not even clear on what brings you joy?
If you're not clear on what brings you joy, then you've got to work with relief. I want you to just write that word down and circle it. That's all you might have access to. If we spend a lot of our time in lower vibrational states emotionally, spaces like powerlessness, grief, sadness, disappointment, what will happen is that we can't access the higher dimensional, or not higher dimensional, higher frequency emotional states. So it's a bit like you're trying to climb a ladder, but then like there's all these rungs in the middle that are kicked out, and so you can't jump 20 feet from one rung of the ladder to the next rung of the ladder. Therefore, if you just look for the sensation of relief specifically, and you keep following relief, relief will turn eventually to that sensation of joy. Relief will basically lead you to that thing that you do for the first time you feel like real elation, or that incredibly strong contentment. Also, in order to find that relief, you got to be trying stuff that you haven't tried before. Now, this is difficult for an adult human because we expect that a child is the one that's supposed to be in the phase where it's just sampling Earth for all these different experiences. But it would behoove you and everybody in general to be looking at the Earth itself as if it's a buffet. And it doesn't stop. Even when you're 80, you can be sampling new things off the buffet. But you need to make a real art and practice out of sampling things. I watch this dynamic that you're experiencing a lot actually amongst athletes, because a lot of athletes come from families where they're pushed into doing that thing from age 4, and it's like they've been telling themselves, mostly riding off of the enthusiasm of their parents, that that's what they've always wanted and that's what they should do, but there's no joy in it whatsoever because they never actually followed their own emotion, their own internal guidance system towards it. So it's almost like they're trying to catch up in their 20s with what should have happened at age 2, with the sampling of the world type of thing. So it's easy for us as adults to realize that we've been pigeonholed into doing certain things, being around certain people. So it's almost like we're only staying on one side of the buffet if we were at a huge buffet table called life. So pretend you're 2 years old. You're sampling life for the first time. Try things that some other family might be doing that you have never done before. The worst that can happen is you never do it again. The best that can happen is you actually find the thing that makes your boat float every day of the week. So sample things and follow the sensation of relief and you will find joy. Find joy and follow it and you will find your purpose. It is absolutely impossible not to.